So 11th of September 2025, and today break even, basically $38 up. Took one loss to begin with, then hit one break even, then hit one win, and that led me to $38, basically break even. So let's get into it first. So had a bullish bias, CPI came down, manipulated, take London low, Asia low into this gap, push back up. Had the previous day high as a draw / data high from PPI. And let's just get into the trades really. So this is the first trade. I marked out the CPI low to this high, came into 50%. This 1 minute gap was holding. And let me just show you in the charts actually, I think this would be better. But the CPI low to this high came to 50%. This 1 minute gap. Well, I didn't have a limit here or anything. I was just seeing if it would hold or not. And then there's this 1 minute inversion right here, you can see. And I was waiting for this. So this candle came up. And I had my finger on the trigger maybe if it is going to break. Nope. Comes down, manipulation leg. And then I was hoping for this candle to maybe close like around here, around 9:35 or something. I was just long, put my stop at the low, go break even here, but had other plans came up, created a change in state of delivery, and a fair value gap. So in this fair value gap, I was tempted to take this, as I said, fair value gap change in state from a good area, 50%, this big displacive candle on the 1 minute. But I'll be longing into that 5 minute sell side imbalance that's just taken buy side, so I was a bit wary of that. So on the 30-second, there was an invert. Let me get the drawings back up. There was this inversion right here. So it came in the 1 minute change state, 1 minute gap, 30-second inversion. I was like, nice, I like it. So on the open of this candle, got in, had my stop super tight, 15 points, got taken out, closed outside the 30-second gap as well. And yeah, I was pissed off pretty much. I was down like minus $170 then. And then went my way. It would have been a break-even trade anyway as soon as this high would have got taken. Wait, 16.5. So yeah, so it made those relatively equal highs, came down, stopped me out, went back up. As soon as this high would have got taken anyway, I would have been stopped to break even. But it was a loss and it's quite annoying, but it is what it is. So the next trade was this 5 minute inversion right here. High to the low. Yeah, 50% inversion. Let me go into the 1 minute to show you a bit better. So this is the annoying trade again. Got in at the retap, had my stop here, it was quite tight. It should have been down here at this 1 minute swing low, but it didn't do that. Anyway, chops around a bit, goes up and looks great. As soon as it hit this, let's break even. And I did not take any profits because my TP, for some reason, I thought this would have been a great, these two bodies of these, 1 hour candles, that would have been, I put that as a liquidity pool, and it came 2 ticks away from taking my 3 micros out. I was in with 5 micros. I was going to take 3 off here and leave 2 to the previous day high / data high. And I even took a screenshot. You can see right here. I was in here. I even took a screenshot. Like, look at that. I just knew it was going to reverse on me. You can see 3 micros off at 24,000 or 4.5. And yeah. It's just so annoying because I had this big wick. These 2 candles, these 2 minutes went by so slow. Like in real time, you see it's 2 candles, but yeah. And then what's annoying was I forgot to mention the SMTs. Sorry. So yeah, this 1 minute gap held, SMT, it was this. I didn't take it, so that gave me the conviction of it going up. But anyway, as I was saying, here, right here, goes up, doesn't take it. One ES just kept going up. ES just moving today. NQ couldn't. So yeah, that stopped me up at break even. The 5 minute inversion right here, it held up, but I took a little break to get off the charts. I was not in a great state of mind. So we go on the 30-second in hindsight off that 5 minute inversion. You know, could have gone here, but it's a bit risky. But that would have been here. Take profit there, but that's just me being a hindsight Harold. So this is the winner that I took. Previous day high, the day high from yesterday was still intact. So you see this 5 minute BC fair value gap holding. Went down onto 2 minute. 2 minute inversed. I had my limit here, stop here for 21 points or 20 points, whatever it was. Then as soon as this new buy side imbalance got created, I moved my limit up to here, stop down here. And this is where, let me go into the journal and see what I wrote. I wasn't really too happy with, I was happy, but yeah, 5 minute fair value gap, 2 minute BPR, entered with 4 micros. I took 3 off at 1R and held 1 to the previous day high. So if I held all my full position, it would have been $336, but $260 profit because I took 3 out of the 4 micros off at 1R because these past couple weeks, you saw today, you saw yesterday, you saw the day before that, I've just been getting break even. I've been taking silly losses. It's been struggling to just get to my initial TPs. 1R normally hits, but I don't take any profits and it comes down to my break even. So yeah, 1R it was around here. 24,000, 23.5. I took off 3 micros and just let 1 run around. And that's how it should be. Also, I wrote this down. If I held the full position, would have been much more prior price action earlier today and yesterday had an effect on me. So I didn't have the conviction. My previous break-even trades have been due to greed. I'm always chasing 40 points. So I decided to take most of a 1R today. Was $260 profit, but could have been 336. So I don't know. I think that's just me getting greedy and chasing the losses. But even the loss today, I don't know. I still need to reflect a bit in front of the camera. It's a bit weird, but I still liked it. So it came here, the 50%. Display stop, changing state, fair value gap, but didn't enter off that because that's not my model. I thought I'd wait for the 30-second, but the 30-second here, it's a bit too small, it's a bit too tight. It's not even correctly marked out. How big is it? I'm trading off a 30-second 4-point gap, so it's not the greatest. If I had the stop down here, would have been better, but yeah, in hindsight, this little 30-second volume imbalance as well, but the wick took me out regardless. So, yep. Nothing else to really say. I'm still negative 570. Not bad. And yep, I think I'm just going to go for more base hits really. Get back into the groove of things, take the base hits, get back to my break, and get back to, break even on that account really. Nothing else to say. I'm not happy with my performance, not too disappointed. But yeah, I think the loss was valid, but I'm just more. I think I'm mainly even like the risk trade management on this, taking 3 off. I'm not even too upset with that. I think that was pretty good. Taking off 3 off at 1R, letting the runner run. That's how it should be. Not how it should be, but with conditions like this, it's valid. But what I'm pissed off at is this 5-minute inversion. Why am I holding to these? You know, should have spin off at this piece, this low hanging fruit here. Well, majority of the position, to be honest. But, you know, that 20-point stop, it'd been like 30 points. Once again, I'm chasing for the risk to reward. I'm trying to get as much as possible with, you know, valid points is, you know, the bodies of these candles, the open and the close. You know, on the high time frame, they're like sometimes good liquidity pulls. You can see right here, for example, on the 4-hour, these two bodies comes up, doesn't take the wick though. And again, right here, the bodies comes down, comes up, and then comes down, up again. But yep, am I gonna remember this day in a couple of weeks? Not really. So just gotta keep managing my risk, lock in, and that's it, man. Shopping round for now. I'm not gonna take any more trades. NQ all-time highs on the cards, but I don't really see any PD eraser trade-off of just shopping around. ES just pumped like crazy. ES is just going up, but NQ is just struggling a bit. Yeah, that's it really.